We all wonder what it would be like to escape, to experience living in a haven of beauty and tranquility. A place not unlike Shangri-La, the legendary Hidden Kingdom. The south of Mindanao, Philippines is a rugged land of natural enchantment. It is far from hidden, yet untraveled enough to make a good stand-in for Shangri-La. It's no wonder that it's come to be known as the 12th paradise of the Philippine Islands. Region 12, or Soc-Sargen, comprises the provinces of Cotabato, South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, and Sarangani, and the cities of Cotabato, General Santos, Coronadal, Tacurong, and Kidapawan. Together, they encompass a rich diversity of cultures, natural resources, and environmental habitats. You'll find no end of fascinating diversions throughout the region. Whether you're looking for the rush of adventure, the solace of the spirit, or the allure of the great outdoors. We can imagine paradise to be teeming with hidden marvels in the Soc-Sargen. One hidden wonder is the breathtaking spectacle of a Sikasik waterfall in Alamada, Cotabato. A Sikasik remains challenging to get to, requiring moderate fitness on the part of visitors. But the rough and tumble journey to the falls is worth it. A sheer cliff carpeted in greenery bursts with cascades of pure fresh water from a mysterious source. The air is cool and the water is chilling and good to drink. Let the waters of a Sikasik Falls wash over you, freeing you of your cares and refreshing you in body and spirit. It is unquestionably one of the most delightful waterfalls you can experience. And while you can't go to a Sikasik every day, you'll be glad to know that the 12th paradise has waterfalls in abundance. Around Soc-Sargen, you won't have much trouble finding a good waterfall an hour away from you. Of the many distinct pleasures you're sure to seek out in paradise, food has to be near the top of the list. Food is one of the draws of the 12th paradise, which naturally abounds with agriculture and aquatic resources. South Central Mindanao's pleasant climate has made it one of the country's richest fruit baskets. It's no coincidence that the pineapple giant, Dole, chose to base its plantations here. A stop at a fruit stand in Makilala, Cotabato, and Tupi, South Cotabato, will reveal a smorgasbord of bananas, mangoes, rambutan, mangosteen, lanzones, and the infamous durian. Its unique flavor is certainly an acquired taste, but the durian is indeed treasured by many food lovers. Its flavor goes well with many types of delicacies, including a traditional Filipino dessert of halo-halo at Galore Farm, and a variety of pastries at the Durian Garden in South Cotabato. You'll find pomelo of unparalleled sweetness in the plantations of Cotabato, and Cablon Farms in South Cotabato, grower of organic raw chocolate. World-class coffee and muscovado sugar are produced in Sultan Kudarat. Seafoods such as milkfish and bangsi thrive in the waters off the coast of Sarangani. Lake Cebu in South Cotabato harbors ponds teeming in tilapia. Cotabato City is known for its king crabs. General Santos City is the tuna capital of the Philippines, with good reason. Its tuna fish port handles marine catch to the capacity of 750 metric tons per day. Grilled tuna is a must-try at Chongson Arcade, where you can pick whatever seafood you want and have it cooked the way you like it. Maguindanaoan culture is widespread throughout the region and has left its mark on culinary traditions. Maguindanao desserts include the crunchy tinagtag and the doughy panganan sisig, among other sweet treats. Maguindanaoan culture goes beyond food, of course. The craft of Maguindanao weavers has come to be celebrated throughout Socsargen. Their skillfully woven cloths are highly prized, particularly the intricately patterned weaves known as inol. In South Cotabato, the Tiboli people craft tapestries out of abaca fiber. The product is known as tinalak. The grand dame of tinalak weaving is Lang Dulay, who gets the patterns from her dreams. Thus, she and her protégés have come to be called the Dream Weavers of Lake Cebu. Visit Cotabato City and you'll find clothing inspired by the native cultures, as well as traditional and modern Filipino styles. It's no surprise that such a melting pot of cultures can be a creative playground for fashion, if your interests lie more in costumed finery. Festivals are celebrated in all the provinces and cities of Socsargen. Talakudong, Festival of Tacurong City, Tuna Festival of General Santos City, and Kalimutan Festival of Sultan Kudarat are expressions of thanksgiving, which is what you'll feel and see upon the faces of people. Extravagant floats, beauty queens, talented performers, and dancers in the streets crank up the revelry. More than a chance to party, the festivals serve as a celebration of the diverse cultures of the region. These are the Kalilangan Festival of General Santos City, Tinalak Festival of South Cotabato, Sharif Kabunsuan Festival of Cotabato City, Munata Festival of Sarangani, Kalibungan Festival of Cotabato. The air is filled with clangs and beats of agong and kulintang. The traditional instruments accompanying the dancers clad in native-inspired outfits. At Coronadal City, the Hinugyao Dance Troupe puts on a particularly impressive show, a dazzling showcase of culture and entertainment. For a quieter way of appreciating culture, pay a visit to Maitum, Sarangani, whose municipal hall features an exhibit of prehistoric pottery. The Maitum jars are thought to be 3,000 years old. To look at them is to look at faces from the distant past. Continue the cultural tour with a visit to Glan, the oldest town in Sarangani. You might drop in to see Dr. Jose Tranquilino Ruiz II, a descendant of the town's first leader, Don Tranquilino Ruiz. Dr. Ruiz is an avid collector of artwork, icons, and other artifacts, including furnishings from his family's ancestral home. Another home of interest in Sarangani is the Escobar House, a decades-old structure that has been lavishly refurbished. It makes a lovely summer residence and guest house. Beautiful buildings are scattered throughout the Socsargen region. In Sultan Kudarat, you simply must stop to admire the stately provincial capital and its golden dome. Cotabato City has the People's Palace, a city hall that evokes Moro culture combined with neoclassical design. Most fanciful of all is the Cotabato City's Grand Mosque, the Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah Masjid. It is the largest mosque in the country. With its saffron domes and soaring minarets, the Grand Mosque evokes nothing short of a fairy tale palace. Another remarkable religious structure is the Rainbow Shrine of New Israel in North Cotabato. It is the church of the Moncadistas, who have made a home for their sect in the Mount Apo Highlands. New Israel is one of the major gateways for embarking on a trek up Mount Apo, highest mountain in the Philippines. The village makes for a lovely stop on the road to adventure. It's a welcoming place indeed. They welcome not only travelers, but the wild macaques who very much have the run of the place. New Israel is currently gearing up to be a world-class eco-adventure park. You can ride on horseback up a high hill where a thrill awaits you. A pair of soaring zip lines that fly you over the forest, gardens of cut flowers, salad gardens, and the healing river. At a combined length of 2.3 kilometers, the dual zipline stakes a strong claim for being the longest of its kind in Asia. New Israel in Makilala, along with Kidapawan City and Magbet, are also the entry points to the country's highest peak, Mount Apo. The highest zipline in Asia may also be found in Socsargen. This is the line of Seven Falls Park in Lake Cebu, South Cotabato. Riders soar at an elevation of 200 meters above the ground, over a cluster of waterfalls. You can also just walk up to the waterfalls themselves to contemplate their beauty in peace. Lake Cebu itself is a wonderful natural attraction. The best way to experience it is on a boat. You can go on a leisurely tour that comes with a heavy lunch and a performance by acclaimed Tiboli chanter, Yegas. It's a lovely collision of nature, culture, and culinary experience. As delightful as that is, there's an even better way to travel if you're up for it. Being lifted up by the winds above the Socsargen landscape. At Safi Ranch in Maasim, Sarangani, you can go on a paragliding adventure. A gliding professional will have your back as you get aloft. It's a smooth and graceful trip that leaves you feeling lighter than air. Yet one more watery adventure awaits you in Sarangani. The thrill of the white water tubing in Maitum's Panggi River. You and a guide get on board rubber tire tubes and go on a wet and wild ride over the rollicking current. It's a splashing good time. When you've had your fill of adventure, it may be time to go for a soothing dip in a naturally heated pool. At Marguez Hot Spring in Sultan Kudarat. And have a relaxing traditional hilot afterwards, while others can enjoy horseback riding or shop for local crafts. If you're in North Cotabato, you can venture into the foothills of Mount Apo, where you'll find Lake Agco, an ethereal lake of boiling mud. Adjacent to it is Lake Agcor Resort, a place to enjoy a dip in a hot spring pool, or if you prefer, a regular cool swimming pool. For swimming in the sea, grab your towel and head to Gumasa Beach in Sarangani. It's a gorgeous stretch of coastline that comes to be known as the Small Boracay of South Mindanao. Due to its lovely white sands and its string of resort activities, including water sport adventures. If undersea adventure is more your style, check out another Sarangani spot, the breezy Lemlunay Resort, whose cliffside vista looks out right over the edge of the Tinoto Reef Wall. A much more serene nature destination is found at Baras Bird Sanctuary in Tacurong, Sultan Kudarat. Great egrets, little egrets, and black-crowned night herons are some of the avian species sheltering here. A good time to visit is right before sundown, when the night herons begin flying to the hunting grounds as the diurnal birds arrive in flocks. Preservation of nature goes with the preservation of paradise, a word we don't use lightly. If we call Soc-Sargen the 12th paradise, it is partly because it values the environment and follows the path of ecotourism, offering the pleasures of encountering nature while keeping it safe for future generations to discover. Soc-Sargen is also working to preserve culture and diversity. Around here, you get the sense that people take pride in their heritage and seek to keep valued traditions alive. At times, this celebration of culture can turn wildly jubilant. Well, there is much to celebrate about paradise. Soc-Sargen, Region 12, the 12th paradise of the Philippine Islands. You won't know what paradise is until you've been there.
Treat yourself to a different kind of high in the 12th paradise. 12 times 12 different experiences await you in southern Philippines. That's the Soc-Sargen region. It's not only the home of Manny Pacquiao, but it's the home of bounties, natural escapes and adventure, and diverse culture. Unfold for yourself the secrets of the 12th paradise. Come to Soc-Sargen, Philippines.